Hey everybody, so I am so excited to be back with my back to school videos. I'm going to be having a few of them this year, and if you can't tell already, I'm filming on a new camera. I decided that it was time to upgrade and have better quality for you guys. But this is going to be kind of a long video, and I'm just going to get started. So for this video in particular, I'm targeting more towards college just because I'm starting college, but you can definitely apply these tips to whatever grade you're going into. So the first thing I got, and I shopped at Target and Staples, but I feel like I'm rushing. Hold on, I need to like compose myself a bit. So I'm going to art school this year, and I take 6 courses a semester, and the cool thing about my school is that you don't have to have like 6 new courses each semester. It kind of just like becomes the second version of that course, like drawing 1 and then I'll have drawing 2 the second semester, so I can use all the same stuff. And so this year I decided to kind of be matchy and do it that way. And this is a little bit different in terms of like I don't have a binder and a notebook for every class just because I don't have the same sort of structure or setup that I had in high school. So if you're starting college, I recommend having a binder for all of your classes, because you just don't want to have like your papers everywhere, and if you're going to be, you don't probably need really large binders because you're going to have different semesters and classes, whereas in art school it's a little bit different. But oh, also this would make more sense is I only have 2 binders for classes because I only have 2 academic ones. The rest are studio, so I'm drawing or painting or whatever. So 2 binders. They're both one subject from the brand, what is this brand? Studio C, and they look like this. And I like this just because they're different colored of the same pattern. And then I kind of have the same setup, or I'm going to do the same setup that I always do, which is where my dog is crying. I take my P-Touch labeler, and I label everything under the sun. So this one obviously is art history, and they came out with these really cool new folders. I'm going to show you this. So, and then because these are academic classes, I'm going to have homework and tests, quizzes, exams. So I'm going to also be labeling my dividers accordingly. So once I get my school's syllabus, I'll have, I'll usually do homework, homework, quizzes, tests, projects, etc. And it's going to be the same setup for the other one, which is for my world literature class, and it also has a poly folder in it. Now, I am a notebook person. I can't put loose leaf paper in a notebook for notes. So for the 2 academic courses, I have 5 subject notebooks because in college, especially with a double semester class, I'm going to be needing a lot of paper. I'm also someone who writes down a lot of information. So this one is the Excel brand from Staples. These are my favorite because they have the canvas covering over the spiral. And these are also nice because they come with these little tabs on the inside to make, you can organize your notes better. And I actually use these a lot during like exam season. You also have a folder, a ruler, or you can use this, move it up a little bit, and you can put it, oop, I'm out of focus, you can put it to where you left off in your notes. And then there's also, I don't really use this, but it might be good for scheduling your exams or like when you want to study, but it comes with a little schedule like that. And then this is 5 subjects, so you have a, 5 dividers, well not 5, 5 dividers in there with a folder. Okay. I have a binder that I'm going to be keeping all of my studio work in, and I'm going to show you a few different ways to do this. And if you even have art classes in high school or middle school, you can do it for this as well. So then I got another binder. This one's purple, and this one I decided to use the dividers that match the binder. And what I'm going to do is have a divider for each class. So I have like drawing 1, I have 3D, and other ones, and I'll have papers for that class in there to log throughout the whole year. But I won't need to carry this binder around. This is going to be like the one that I keep at home. But when I take my papers to and from class, when we'll have like the assignment is on a piece of paper, or descriptions or what materials I need. 5 Star came out with this really cool backpack portfolio, and unlike the average portfolio, it's upside down, like this one's more narrow, compact, it fits in your binder, your backpack or your bag much better, and it's easier to access the papers because when you open it, it's a file that expands, but it's vertical. So you can have tabs for your different classes, which I'm going to do, and I can easily have my homework and stuff and keep that in my backpack and take that to each class. So I love having these. You're probably wondering why I also have this one. This is going to get so redundant, but being an art student, I have to have a lot of like inspiration photos, and I have like my rough drafts of different things and sketches and stuff, so I can kind of keep like my inspiration for my classes in a larger portfolio like this one, and it's just an easier way. So in the binder for my studio classes, the Studio C company also came out with this, which is how I can take when I don't want to have my inspiration portfolio with me all the time. They came out with binder versions, which is really kind of cool. I have 2 of them in here. So they look like a normal folder, but they actually snap open like this and expand, so you can have your folder or your papers in there. You could even probably put some supplies in there if you wanted to. So that is all of the binders that I got. And then for the studio classes as well, especially when you're starting off, you're a freshman and you're taking courses like Drawing 1, notes are actually going to be something you're going to need. So I'm not really sure which version I'm doing yet, but I did get this really cool notebook at Target, and the reason I got it in the first place is just because it's a fashion illustrator, and I do fashion illustration myself, so and it's also got, is it 4? Yeah, 4 different colors, which is how many studio classes I have. So I could put tabs in them like these and divide the sections of the notebook up like that, so that I can have this for all the studio classes and the notes and everything. But I also have this notebook, which is more compact, and it's more journal style, but I thought it would be kind of cool to have all of your notes and some sketches and stuff in there. And this is also from Target, and I love this. I think it's so pretty. So yeah, those are those. Oh, and then another thing, even if you're not a photography student, it's good to photograph your work. So what I will do is, and also because if you do a really large piece, you can't like carry it around with you. So you photograph it, and then I have a small little binder that I got at Staples, and you can put picture size dividers or sheet protectors in, and you can photograph everything, print them out, and put them in here, so you have kind of like a little portfolio. You can also buy portfolios. They're a little bit more expensive, so this is kind of like my cheaper alternative to having a professional portfolio. I'm doing this as fast as I can, guys, I promise. I also, at Target, I totally went like above and beyond what I should have gotten, but I got these really cute labels, and I label everything, so I will use them for something. I think I have some in my planner right now. You can use them on the inside of your books. They're just really cute, and they're only $1 in that like section when you first walk into Target, how they have all the really inexpensive stuff. That's where I got it. Alright. I also have these pocket tabs, which are really cool to put inside your binders or on a folder or something, because if you have like little, I don't know, little notes, little things, whatever, they just stick right in there. I like these. And then I am a post-it note person, so I got a bunch of post-it notes, and I'm going to be showing you what I do with post-it notes in my planner organization video and my home binder organization video and how to plan for living on your own video, which is coming up soon. So I'll show you that later. And then, oh, I got a new planner. I'm saving up to get a Filofax eventually, but this one's really good because it's a student planner. And I got this at Target, and it is by the designer Thomas Paul, who he like works for DKNY, and he's like in the fashion industry and stuff. So again, it just like, I like it because it relates to me. And so I used one of my little labels there. This is great because it's really compact, but it has enough space to be effective and useful. So I've got little folder tabs here, and then it goes, you have a note section, and then it starts in January, so I had to like skip obviously to August, but you get a little note section for each month, the month at a glance, so I can, you know, schedule work, I can schedule doctor's appointments, the exams and all of that. But like for day-to-day stuff, so like my homework assignments and what I need to get done, you have a week at a glance. And it's nice because you fill in your own date. So this is, no matter when you would like buy this, you could always use it because it's not like gonna have a date cutoff. So it's just a week at a glance. And then some other fun things I got were some paper clips, some Hello Kitty gel pens, another assortment of Post-it notes. I really liked these colors. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. And then these are really cool and a genius idea because when you have notebooks or even binders when they get really overstuffed, they kind of like fold and bend in your backpack, and these are from Target. And they're these file bands, and they're rubber bands to secure your binders and your notebooks. So I really like this. They come in a bunch of different colors, but I kind of had like a pink and red theme going on this year. And now I'm going to show you some of my like pens and pencils, but this could be a whole nother separate video because I'm going to show you how to organize art supplies for going to school, because that has been something that is like been so hard because you have a lot of stuff, and I figured out a really cool way of doing it. So stay tuned for that video if you're interested. But at Target I got a really cool zipper pouch thing. Like, it unzips obviously, but it just keeps unzipping if you want it to, so you could literally have it completely unzipped. I don't know why you would want it, but you could. So I got a tape measurer because I have to measure out like my canvases and my paper and stuff sometimes, and this one was really cute. So this here is actually a cosmetic bag, and I like this because it can sit up on your desk or your table or whatever and be open. You can really see everything, and it's really cute. It's by the brand Soho, London and New York, and you can get these at Target. And I have way too many pens, I know, but I got some. So you can see that, you know, you can fit a lot in here. And then you also have like the brush holder where I'm keeping these little pens that I got at Target that were also, you got 2 for $1, and I got a bunch of different colors. So I have, these are my favorite pens, and they just launched these new gel colored, and it's the Uniball Signo. So I got these in a bunch of really, really fun colors. And then at Target they had some pencils that were really cute. Also $1. Hello Kitty pen. And then these are just Paper Mate flares, which I would like for writing, so for my writing and literature course. That is, oh, and I have Hello Kitty pencil. So that is what I like to always have with me. Oh, and I always have highlighters too. And then one other thing that's really good to have for school, especially in college when you're writing papers, and I'll be transferring a lot of photos and stuff like that, is to have a USB. This one's an 8 gig, and I think I got it for like $6 at Target, which is incredible. So that is everything I got this year for school. I'm going to be showing you how I actually utilize a lot of this stuff and some other planning videos, so you can stay tuned for that. And I will talk to you girls soon. Bye!